What is up, guys? This is Silver Warrior here. Let me just adjust this camera just a bit so it's a little bit more centered. But what I wanted to talk about today for this video is when is the next time we will be seeing $50 an ounce silver? So I wanted to talk about this because if you don't remember, I went out and I bashed this guy who said at the beginning of 2016 that this would be the year we saw $50 an ounce silver once again. And I basically went out and exposed him for being a liar, for, going and saying things that he knew weren't true just for the views, and for just being a pumper and a silver stacking extremist, and just overall, just a liar. And so I wanted to talk about now, though, when will we be seeing $50 an ounce silver? When is the next time silver will hit $50 an ounce? Because surely it's going to have to happen again, right? I mean, obviously, eventually at least, silver will hit 50 an ounce. It's done it in the past multiple times, so it probably will in the future. And I do think that it is going to happen in the future. Do I think it will happen in 2017? Probably not. But I do think that in the next 5 years, it will probably happen at least once. See, it's usually around once a decade or so that silver does hit $50 an ounce. But remember, silver never plateaus quite that high. Now, I mean, back in 2011, prices were quite high. I think they were, as high as $40 an ounce, even in the $30 area. So silver was very, very expensive back in, around 2011 when people were buying it. But especially right now, silver really hasn't been that high up. It hasn't even seen half of $50 an ounce right now. And when it does hit 50 an ounce, it's not very long. It's not like it plateaus, around 50 and it will be like, $45 to $55 range or something that it will fall into or anything like that. But instead, it's kind of just, going to be for maybe a few weeks or a month, when silver bubbles up. And that's what's going to have to be. It's going to have to be a market bubble. Now, I certainly can't predict exactly when silver will hit $50 an ounce, but I can predict, within a month or so of it happening, that it will, possibly come to fruition, if I could speak, that silver, will break $50 an ounce. And there's a few ways to tell. Usually, just kind of look for, there's a few signs. Like, for one, if you see rapid growth in the silver market, rapid growth in the price, that will be something to consider. And the big thing is really to watch world events, though. Like, you can kind of tell when an event will cause prices to go up, like a stock market crash, for example. That'll cause silver and gold prices to go up because people will flock over to precious metals because the stock market's down. That's something to look out for if you see the stock market go down. Other world events like that have to do with just currency or other countries, foreign affairs or domestic affairs. Everything like that can affect the prices in one way or another. Any kind of panic that's being caused will affect the prices. So that's just what to look out for. And that's when you'll be able to tell if silver is going to bubble or not. And once it does do that, that's when you're going to be talking about some serious money from silver. But in the meantime, never expect $50 an ounce silver. It's not that likely that it's ever going to happen. Like tomorrow is what I'm saying. Like, not that it won't ever happen again, because it will. Now, if the U.S. currency were to go down drastically, prices would also go up. And furthermore, if the currency was suffering a huge loss, a lot of people would put that currency into precious metals because they'd fear that the currency's only going to get weaker and even collapse. So that could cause it. So just kind of look at everything that's going on in the world, and you can figure it out for yourself. But other than that, I do hope you enjoyed the quick video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And that is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.